Hello, Aggie Bradshaw with you. Police have responded to a two-vehicle smash in the state's northeast. They say two cars were involved in an accident at Snake Track at Legglewood yesterday. The road was blocked for much of the evening with no report of injuries. The Greens leader has attacked an Aboriginal organisation after they offered to drop a court case in return for land handbacks. It comes after Tasmanian Premier Will Hodgman announced plans to open up the discussion about handing land back to its traditional owners. And turning to sport, 19-year-old Sarah Whikeley has been awarded Tasmania's 2014 Young Referee of the Year, with hopes firmly set on reffing in the Women's League by the end of the year. To a check of today's weather, Hobart showers reaching a top of 17 degrees. Good afternoon. Tasmania will soon see changes to speed limits for learner and provisional drivers. The laws currently sit at 80 kilometres an hour, but learners will be lifted to 90 k's when the limit is at 100. Officials say it is a much safer option for all drivers on the road, with the changes coming into effect in March. A vaccine may be on the way for Tasmanian devils in a bid to fight a common and deadly disease. Facial tumours have wiped out up to 80% of the devil population. Researchers say a number of animals have been tested with obvious improvements in their immune system. And Launceston triathlete Dylan Hill is now the amateur Asia Pacific champion after a win in Auckland last week. Today's weather in Hobart, showers reaching a top of 17 degrees. Good afternoon, Aggie Bradshaw with a check on the local headlines. An initial investigation into a fatal plane crash during the Sydney to Hobart has been released. The report has ruled out mechanical failure as a contributing factor, with damages indicating a steep nose-down impact into the water. Pilot Sam Langford and photographer Tim Jones were killed in the crash. A final report is due to be finished by the end of the year. A man is due to face the Supreme Court in April after being charged with alleged manslaughter. The 29-year-old Rugby man has pleaded not guilty in the Hobart Magistrates Court and has been remanded in custody. Police allege a 38-year-old man died as a result of injuries from an assault in Bray Court on Friday night. The Education Minister will soon be setting subject choices for high school students in Tasmania. It's a new education model with plans to scrap the Independent Qualifications Authority. Officials say it is hoped the new model will see school leavers equipped with the necessary skills for local businesses. And turning to sport, Nick Kyrgios has been knocked out of the Australian Open quarterfinals after a straight set loss to world number 6 Andy Murray last night. The 19-year-old is the first teenager since Roger Federer to reach two major quarterfinals. To a check of today's weather, Launceston mostly sunny with 22 the top, Burnie similar conditions and 21 degrees. And Hobart showers and 17 degrees the top, Swansea should expect showers reaching 18 degrees. To the 3-day weather forecast for Hobart now, showers as we head to the end of the working week, Friday a top of 17 reaching 18 on Saturday, and looking to Launceston mostly sunny tomorrow reaching a top of 21 degrees, cloudy for Friday and Saturday with temps hitting 24 degrees. Good evening. An initial investigation has ruled out mechanical failure as the cause of a fatal plane crash during the Sydney to Hobart in December. Clarence City Council says almost 3,000 litres has been cleaned up from the diesel spill that flooded Mornington Road on Monday afternoon, and Glenorchy Council members are concerned over the future of 600 local workers at Nearstar in Hobart. Tomorrow's weather, Hobart showers with a top of 17 degrees. Good evening, Aggie Bradshaw with you. A coronial inquest into the suspicious death of 6 teenagers has found Tasmania's Child and Adolescent Mental Health Service the most poorly resourced in the country. There are reports Tasmania's blueberry and strawberry farmers will be targeted by Fair Work this week, directing their checks towards seasonal workers. And Launceston triathlete Dylan Hill has won the Amateur Asia Pacific Championships in Auckland last week. Tomorrow's weather for Hobart, showers and 17 degrees.